Scorpio, welcome to my channel Cancer Moon Oracles. My name is Rosa and I am coming in with your bi-weekly love reading, where in this video we're going to take a look at I feel like saying no contact, but I don't know why I want to say no contact all the time. Maybe you're in a no contact situation. But anyway, we're going to take a look at your energy and the energy of your person. Feel free to reverse the roles, like, share, subscribe if it resonates with you at this time. Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising Scorpio placements are welcome. Cross watchers, you're also welcome to tune in. And I believe by the time Scorpio you receive this, we will be in Scorpio season. So with that, happy birthday to all of you beautiful Scorpios out there. I hope it is a wonderful solar return for you and a happy birthday season for you. We are going to open up by asking Spirit and Tarot to reveal your current feelings towards the person that you're connecting to in love. Full transparency, I'm not feeling 100%. I've got quite a bit of a headache today, so please be patient with me. Yeah. The dreaded headache. I did take a couple of Panadols. Panadol doesn't usually work for me, but we'll see how it goes. All right. And I'm trying to stay hydrated. Okay, Spirit, Angels and Guides, let's take a look at Scorpio's feelings towards this person. We have the Four of Wands with the Eight of Wands and the Four of Cups. Okay, Scorpio's current feelings towards this person. Give me a second. So you're kind of showing me here, Scorpio, that this person's like just suddenly switched up on you. You feel like this person's like suddenly switched up on you. I'm seeing this Eight of Wands as like a sudden energy. Like they've gone from this to that. So you're sort of saying, Rosa, I feel like, you know, everything between us was like solid and, you know, things were fine and I was feeling safe and I felt like, yeah, with the Four of Wands, you felt like you had a sure thing. But then all of a sudden, this person switched up on you, and with the Four of Cups, you now feel like this person makes you feel insecure. So you've gone from feeling safe and secure with this person to now feeling like you don't know if you can trust them, because you feel like this person's no longer interested in you, or you feel like this person's become all of a sudden or suddenly bored with you, or you feel like they're showing boredom towards the relationship or towards the connection. And to me, yeah, it kind of just feels like this Eight of Wands is sort of saying, just like all of a sudden they've just switched up on you. And that's how you feel. You feel how you feel. You know, at one stage you felt safe, now you feel insecure because this person makes you feel like you don't know if they are into you anymore. I'm just going to clarify that quickly. I just want to have a look at this Four of Cups. So the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Swords came through. Give me a second. Yeah, you're sort of saying here, you know, at one stage, Rosa, this person was like chasing me. The Knight of Swords. This person was chasing me. They were sweeping me off my feet. You know, they were acting like the knight in shining armor. And now with the Ten of Wands, you're sort of saying like now they just like they're always busy. They don't have any time to see me. Blah, 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 blah. It's like how can they go from one thing to now like all of a sudden I don't have time, I've got all these things going on, I don't know when I'm free next, you know, all the things. Let's take a look at how this person feels. Just give the cards a bit of a shuffle. Spirit, angels and guides, how does Scorpio's person feel towards Scorpio? Oh, there's nothing worse than a headache, hey? Nothing worse. I don't like feeling unwell. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, you may be dealing with a Virgo. My mum's a Virgo and my daughter's a Virgo. The Sun, Leo energy. How does this person currently feel towards the sign of Scorpio? The High Priestess. Okay, let's take a look here. You may be dealing with the Pisces here too. Give me a second. How does this person currently feel? It kind of just makes me feel, to me, I'm not seeing their feelings towards you. I am seeing with the Sun rather and the Knight of Pentacles that this person is rather focused. This person feels focused on themselves. Or maybe this person feels like you're focused on yourself. Because we're asking, you know, how does this person currently feel towards Scorpio? I am seeing the Sun as the self. This person feels like you're focused on yourself. Okay, I'm just going to clarify that. Judgment. Okay. Well, Judgment is a card of Scorpio, so you know, this person is attracted to you. The Sun is attraction. It's kind of like this magnet. And I do see here that this person is attracted to you. But I do see the Judgment card here, as this person is feeling like at this time they are currently reviewing their relationship with you, or they're currently reviewing their connection to you. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles would indicate that this person is feeling rather maybe guarded, or feeling rather cautious about maybe making any sort of like long-term serious plans with you, because the Knight of Pentacles for me is kind of like a planner. He's a planner. He's looking at, you know, what he's going to do for the next 2 to 5 years and beyond. And I can see here that there is an attraction here that this person has for you. But I do see the Judgment as this person reviewing their connection to you, and whether or not they are going to continue investing into the connection. You know, the High Priestess would be the energy of someone who is keeping their emotions and feelings hidden. They're keeping them to themselves. This person just feels like right now it would be best to just keep it close to their chest until they work it out, until they figure out, you know, what the deal is, what the plan is for their future. You know, like how they're going to proceed forward with you. Yeah. I did say earlier that this person felt like you were focused on yourself, or they're feeling focused on themselves. It can go both ways. There was a reason why I said that. So if it resonates at all, please let me know. If it doesn't, it's fine. Don't take the message. All right, let's see what it is that you want. But yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right to feel the way you do, because they are coming in as the Knight of Pentacles. And for me, that Knight of Pentacles is kind of like it's a halted energy. You know, it's like, oh, all of a sudden this person's like pulled up, you know, pulled up at the stoplights. All right, what does Scorpio want with this individual? What does Scorpio want with this individual? The Tower. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. What does Scorpio want with this individual? The Three of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. So there's progress here. So I am seeing the Tower as you want something to shift, you want something to change, perhaps within the current situation. It's almost like, you know, Rosa, I want something's got to give. Rosa, something's got to give. Something has to change. You know, I want to see progress here. I want progress. I don't want to just coast along. I don't want to just go with the flow. I want to build with this person. You know, I want to grow with this person. I want to expand with this person. That's what you want. Yeah. I'm just going to take a closer look at this tower. Tell me more about the tower. I feel like the tower is you want clarity. Yeah, you're wanting clarity, and I'm looking at those lightning strikes that are coming through the tower. The tower for me is those lightning strikes are representing clarity, answers, insight. You know, you want insight into, like, you know, what is happening here with your situation or your connection. The Ace of Pentacles is coming in to clarify. Look, we've got 1, 2, 3. You want to know if this person is going to offer you something solid, something serious, something that you can work with, something that you can build with. That's what you want. Yeah. What does this person want with Scorpio? The Ace of Pentacles can also represent, you know, you want to know if this person is offering you something genuine, something honest, something sincere. What does this person want with Scorpio? The Ace of Rods, the Lovers, the Emperor. Well, the Emperor is Aries energy. Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is a very physical, it's very physical, and it's that physical passion is coming through. Also the Ace of Rods, that desire is also coming through the Ace of Rods and the Lovers. Okay, so this person does want something physical with you. They do want intimacy here. They do want love. I see the Lovers representing love. They do want union. The Emperor would suggest that this person want to build. You know, they want stability. They want some kind of structure. They want that with you. Or they want that in general. Let's clarify. The Knight of Wands. I guess they want a partner that they know that they can seriously build with. You know, the Emperor for me is, it's stability, it's structure. This is someone who is on a mission. You know, this is divine masculine energy. You know, he's not here to just like play around and fool around like sometimes the Knight of Wands can do. I'm not feeling like that. This is someone who is wanting a partner in their life. This is someone who is wanting to find their ride or die. And this person is trying to figure out if you are their ride or die. Yeah? And if they can determine that you are their ride or die, then this Knight of Wands is like, I'm all in. You know, the Knight of Wands for me is like, I'm revving and I'm ready to go. You know, yeah. But the Emperor is, the Emperor is someone who is very practical, okay? And this is not someone who sort of acts out on a whim. This is someone who has to be, you know, quite strategic. Yeah, because, you know, he's thinking of his future. He or she, they're thinking about their future. And they're wanting, like I said, someone that they can build with, work with, live with, someone that they can trust, but also have this mad connection with, you know. They're looking for their ride or die. Let's see what's coming towards you. In love over the next couple of weeks. Spirit, angels and guides, what is coming towards Scorpio over the next couple of weeks? The Three of Swords. The Four of Swords. Death. The Hanged Man. I just had to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, give me a second. The Hanged Man, hey? Okay. I do feel with the Four of Swords here in the middle, over the next couple of weeks, you will experience very little to no communication with this individual. Okay, you can expect with the Three of Swords here, maybe some sadness. You can experience like a feeling of separation or a feeling of disappointment in this individual, or just feelings of disappointment in general. Because with the Four of Swords, this is suggesting that there's very little to no communication happening over the next couple of weeks. You may feel with the Hanged Man here that you will have no choice but to kind of like surrender to what is. Like, you know, this situation it's out of your control, it's out of your hands. And I kind of feel like you will be kind of just sinking into this notion that you're just surrendering to the fact that it is what it is and that there's not much you can do about this. I do feel with the Death card here being your birthday season that you are embracing change, that you're embracing it and you're walking towards it. And that's why I feel like with the Hangman, you're kind of like, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about that. And what you can control here is you. What you can control is how you respond to this. And I feel like how you're responding is that you're responding with a surrendering energy, because you know that you can't control the other person. You can't make this person contact you, call you, see you, do what you want to do. You know you can't do that, but you can control how you feel. You can control how you respond to what is happening. And I really like this for you. I really like this for you. And even with the Four of Swords next to the Death card, I like this for you because you're going to do things that bring you peace of mind. You're not going to do anything that's going to maybe spiral you into a place of like fear. Yeah. It almost feels very empowering to me. Even the Three of Swords, it can feel like a wounded energy. It can feel like, you know, this is really sad, this really hurts me, and you can subscribe to that story. You can subscribe to that energy, but I don't see you doing that. I don't see you acting like a victim here of your circumstance. I see you elevating with the Hanged Man here. I see you looking at your situation from an elevated perspective, from a different standpoint. It's like you're you, but a different version of you. And that's why the Death card is here. You're approaching this situation from a different angle. And there is a growth that takes place within you over the next couple of weeks. And I like this because, you know, when your birthday rocks around, I do subscribe to this idea that it's the beginning of the new year for you. And I feel like you're entering Scorpio season embracing a new you. And you're not doing things the way you used to do, but you're doing things in a new way. And I really love that for you. Okay, let's grab a card for advice just to close out this reading. And if you want to stick around for this part of the reading, you can. Feel free to like, share, subscribe this reading if it resonates with you, or if you have heard something here that really supports you, or if you have heard something here that you can really work with. Feel free to utilize the functions down below. There is a super thanks button. There is the hype button that will help to get the algorithm of the reading out there to other Scorpios as well. Okay, the advice is the Devil. As advice, this would speak to detach. Detach from whatever patterns have kept you stuck or bound? What are the unhealthy attachments that you have? Or what are the unhealthy habits that you have subscribed to in the past? Now is the time to detach, unpick, unweave from these now, you know? And I love the candle here on top of the devil, because the candle is an invitation to set a new intention. You know, set a new intention, set yourself a goal, make a wish, make yourself a birthday wish. How powerful would that be? Especially if you know that there are some patterns of behavior that you don't like, that you want to break. And that is so empowering, right, for yourself. That is so powerful, Scorpio. So, love you lots. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. I love you, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks, Scorpio.